So excited to have these two here. Stephen Conroy, former Communications Minister, Cabinet Minister, always just here to help in Melbourne, and none other, well, she can be all those things, but I doubt for the Labor Party, Lucy Zelich.
Definitely not.
You can find in lots of different places, including a shout-out to a mutual friend of ours, Mark Geyer, who's just on seventh heaven at the moment with the Panthers doing as well as they are. He's got an epic podcast, by the way. It's called Live in 5, where you sit down and talk about 5 photos from your life. Lucy's done the show.
I have, and we are angling now to get you on the program.
Sure, done. Agreed. I'll get in trouble for it tomorrow, but that's I'll agree now. All right, now. So, Stephen, I can tell you, and I hope my wife doesn't mind doing so, but I will anyway, right? Kids have gone to bed, moving around, all the rest of it. Midnight last night, I'm sitting there just like it's the final laps of Bathurst. I'm cheering it on. I'm punching the air. She's got the cover ever so slightly higher and higher over her eyes. Look, remember, we're not bonded by politics. We're bonded by real life and love of our children, okay? Did you get to watch it live, or did you sit back today and go, doesn't he understand? Won't he think of the children?
Paul, you've just got to get out more, and I know you get out a lot, but clearly you are sitting there watching that. Honestly, you've got to get out more.
Yeah, I do.
You just got to get a life.
That I do. If I'm watching that live at midnight and then I'm saying to my missus, no, we're not watching what you want to watch. We're watching this now. So do you think, of what you've heard and seen today, again, these speeches, everyone forgets them because there's nothing to them, right? Mm-hmm. It's all sort of platitudes, right? And again, even if you disagree, and maybe because I don't disagree, I'm loving the rough and tumble of it, Luce.
Yes!
I'm loving what's wrong with a bit of zing-zang? Let's go!
And a bit of straight talk. I mean, we just said this off air, and I'm sure, Stephen, you were, crippled with disgust at much.
He had to go for a 28k ride in his Lycra. That's how annoyed he was.
Was it an e-bike too, right? One of those?
No. He's one of those Lycra dudes who gets the coffee after a 400-kilometre ride every Sunday morning.
Oh, God bless you, Stephen. Putting us all to shame, let's be clear. But, I think one of the things that people do appreciate about Trump in these moments is that he does push past the political speak, the highly curated and very manufactured talk that we have come to expect from our politicians, which, quite frankly, we are also very tired of, Paul.
Correct.
We want someone to cut through the nonsense and to be able to say it as it is and to reflect the thoughts of what so many of us are thinking, right? Which is that, climate change, we do, the vast majority who can see through all of this nonsense do think it's a hoax. The fact that it's costing hundreds of billions of dollars and that we're not seeing the fruits of our labour and all of the investment that has been thrown at this. So, I really enjoyed it purely because of that fact.
And I
was able to just unleash and unload.
And the idea that some of the many politicians we don't like, we're just uncomfortable for 1 hour, just 1 hour. Now they know how we feel for the rest of the year as they shove things down our throats. That said, there has been quite the change in the past 24 hours, and it's peak Trump, right? Which is everyone has this big argument about Ukraine and, lines in the sand and it's, defending democracy, not defending democracy. The role of America is, and Biden, who was all in on Ukraine, the assumption was that Trump would have a relationship with Putin to be able to say, all right, that's it, knock it off. Guess what? Didn't happen. It's getting worse. So today, Trump is out and about saying, basically, let's get via NATO and Europe, let's go all in defending Ukraine. Stephen, as U-turns go, that is about as perfect a U-turn as you can go because, again, as I said, even on the right of politics, the intra-fighting about whether you do or don't defend Ukraine now becomes core MAGA.
Well, look, it'll be just nice to think that he actually believes it, he'll stick to it, and next week he won't do another U-turn. I mean, he would commit troops in Europe on the basis that America will be there if they're needed, when he could do some sweetheart deal behind the scenes with Putin and suddenly, Europe are on their own fighting against Russia. I mean, I'd like to believe that he means it, he'll stick to it, he'll keep his word, but I'm afraid we're talking about Donald Trump, who does none of those things.